What's up, everybody? I am back. I am live. I'm going to check and make sure I'm live because it seems that I have been riddled with technical difficulties. Oh, where's my video there? Let me do this. Hold on real quick. There we go. My video to be under that. Oh, I think it's because this game is. Alright, let me open it. Alright. So let me check and see. Alright, looks like we're streaming. I don't know why last night's never posted, but I haven't tried to post on its own. So last night, to anyone who's seen it, I don't know. I'll post it on YouTube. I'll try to repost it here. Essentially, Akuma showed up, beat the hell out of everybody. Charlie Nash showed up, and Chun-Li and them were able to, and Guile were able to deprogram him, but then he died, killed himself fighting Bison. So here we are. Street Fighter Classic, Volume 2, The New Challengers. There's all your villains. Bonus round, Papa's Gift. Hong Kong. All the arrangements for your father's funeral have been made for the day after tomorrow, Chun-Li. Your father was one of the best agents I ever had the pleasure of working with. If there's anything the department or I can do to help you get through all this, all you have to do is ask. Thank you, sir, but there's something I need to tell you. I can't go on anymore. After the funeral, I won't be coming back. I understand if you need to take some time off. Sir, I don't think I'll ever be coming back. Chun-Li, I appreciate what you're going through, but perhaps you should wait until you've had more time to think things through. I'd hate to lose you. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. There's a bunch of stuff under my feet here. There we go. I'm sorry, sir, but I've made up my mind. At this point, Interpol would be much better off without me. Hope has been the only thing driving me, the hope of finding my father alive. When I discovered he was murdered by a Shadaloo syndicate, my desire died with him. Hope was all I had left, and Bison stole it from me. Chun-Li, do yourself a favor. If your decision to resign is final, get away from here. Get your mind as far from Hong Kong as you can. But if you are ever ready to come back, Interpol's door will always be open to you. London. Her spike bracelets. Oh my gosh, I love them. I remember how much you liked them when we passed the store the other day, and I thought my favorite daughter deserved a little reward. But I only came in 4th place. I didn't even get a trophy. But that doesn't mean I'm not proud of you. You gave it your best and never gave up. That's what's really important. I hope these will help you to always remember that. Birdie, 345 pounds, 7-1, extortion, larceny, assault, affiliation, Shadaloo. Oi, watch the gold, you bloody arses. I didn't bust out of prison and come back to London just for you wankers to blow my first Shadaloo job back. Shoryuken. Who did that? You're that Asian bird I saw in San Fran. What the sorry guys. What the bloody hell are you doing in jolly old England? And what are you doing outside of a jail cell? Now, did you really think that Yank prison could hold me? Yatsukayoko. It's about time I introduced you to an old mate of mine. Birdie, I think I should thank you. Chink, chink, chink. You've reminded me of how much Shadaloo thugs truly annoy me, eh? Sensual. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm really crammed in here. My PlayStation is sticking out in a weird way. I feel like that's sticking out weird. I need to turn off the light, and my daughter is awake. Come here, honey. Come on up with Dad. Dad's gonna read. Let's turn this stupid hall light off. It's distracting. Okay. Okay. Book him, officers. He's with Shadowloo, so you shouldn't have any problem connecting him with a long list of crimes. Blimey. How did you know that? Who are you? I'm Chen-Li, and I'm from Interpol. Hong Kong Police Headquarters. Sir, someone just arrived who says she needs to speak with you immediately. I'm busy. She says it's very urgent and will only take a few minutes of your time. Very well, send her in, but it better be quick. Knock, knock. What do you want? Sorry to intrude, sir. I hear this is the place to be if someone wants to help bring down Shadowloo. If there's still an opening in your department, I was hoping I could apply. Round 7. New Journeys. Near the French-German border. Here's the situation, people. MI6 has received intelligence reports that a terrorist group is planning the kidnapping of a British cabinet minister tomorrow. He's returning from trade talks in Berlin and will be crossing the French-German border by train tomorrow night under tight security. However, MI6 caught a whiff of the word terrorist, and the powers that be have decided that Delta Red assigned to have Delta Red assigned to his protection as insurance. We'll be the ministry's highly skilled team of babysitters for the duration of the journey. Not the most glamorous job by any stretches, but they're counting on us. I've been assured that we'll be strictly as a precautionary measure, and the chances of actual attempt materializing are slim to none. But then again, when has anything Delta Red ever touched been low risk? Keep your head down. Come on, my thing. Keep your head down, Mr. Minister. We're getting you out of here. Colonel Wolfman, sir, the engine is one car behind us. We can't fall back any further. They've got us pinned here. They've got us pinned. We're going to be earning our keep tonight, everyone. Lawanda, you have a shot. Bugger. I have body bagged every one of them by now if it weren't for all those bloody civilians. No shot, sir. Jinzu, can you give us the lights and doors? The lights are on an isolated circuit. The doors are computerized. I can give you those. Brilliant. Cammy, activate your night vision. You're with me. Ginzu, when you clear, lock this car down. We'll flank them from the exterior. You take the right and I'll take the left. Yes, sir. Lawanda, take care of the lights. McCoy, give her cover fire and stay with the minister. Easy peasy. Look sharp, everyone. I believe Lieutenant McCoy promised us all dinner at his flat, and I don't want any empty seats at the table. Show off. Didn't miss a single one. Beep. Door is locked. I'm in position. 1, 3. You know what to. On 3, you know what to do. 1, 2, 3. What the? Huh? Score one more for Delta. Huh? Cammy, what's going on? The car's behind us. They've disengaged. Did Ginzo do that? Negative. We've been so occupied protecting the minister at the end of the train. What if he wasn't the target at all? You. The way she looked at me. Did she know me? I'm with the British Secret Service. You're safe now. What's that sound? San Francisco, USA. Yeah. Forever last my ass. Hey there, good looking. Hey Eliza, what you got cooking? I'd say a bun or two. You know twins run in my family, right? Twins? Don't freak out quite yet. It'll be a while before we can find out from the ultrasounds. Though we're probably going to have to start making the wedding plans Well, I can still fit into a dress. I already put on 10 pounds. My bachelor days are truly over. So other than beating the heck out of defenseless punching bags, how's the training going? All right, I guess, but it's hard to really gauge things without some good competition. Meaning Ryu, right? There's no way he'd consider coming here to train with you, is there? After all, you're both training to beat that Akuma person at the next pre-fighter tournament. Nah, his mind is set on that whirlwind world tour. He wants to broaden his horizons and challenge as many different kinds of fighters as he can. After we got our asses handed to us by Akuma, can't say I blame him for wanting to try something different. He must be going through a lot. I hope he's doing all right. How does someone even start getting over something like that? He was an orphan, and Master Hyokin was the only family he had. And not only did he lose him, he lost him to a vicious, bloody murder. Then, after getting chased by everyone from his ex-nemesis Sagat to Interpol to Shadowloo, he came face to face with his Master Hyokin's murder, only to be defeated by him. Now, how can one man go through so much? I just hope wherever his journey takes him, he'll always know he's not alone. Master Ryu, slow down. Could we take a little break? I'm not complaining, but we've been walking forever. If you're serious about your training, a leisurely stroll like this should be a trifle. But how is this helping us kick people's asses? We'd get to the airport much faster by bus. Sakura, I think you should know by now that martial arts isn't about kicking people's asses. Besides, this will help you build character. Yes, Master. And how many times have I told you, stop calling me that? Build character, eh? Shh. Ow, ow, ow. Lieutenant Matthew McCoy's flat, London. That was quick thinking back there, Cammy. The attempt on the minister was only a plant of a diversion to keep us all away from the real target. That man you saved is a world-leading genetic scientist. Just the kind of person quite a few unpleasant fellows would love to have in their bioweapons division. You probably saved a lot of innocent lives, Cammy. Thank you, Colonel. It's strange that you've been with us for such a short time, but you've become such an indispensable part of the team. I really can't imagine Delta Red without you. Well, I can't imagine myself without Delta Red, sir. After all, as far as I know, my life only began when you stumbled upon me back in Italy. When I awoke, it was as if I had just been born. I had no memories of who I was, no recollection of where I came from, and not the faintest idea of what I should do next. But fate must have had a pretty good idea when those terrorists attacked the British embassy. I don't know exactly what triggered everything, if it was the sound of the explosions, if it was the smell of burning concrete, or if it was the sight of masked men storming the building with machine guns. All I know is that when I got up, something just clicked. Okay, Delta Red, the area is hot. 30 terrorists, heavily armed with automatic weapons. What the? Identify yourself. Who are you? I don't know. And the rest is history. I've never seen MI6 or Commander Watson so intrigued by someone as they were with you. Not only were they willing to overlook your amnesia and completely non-existent past, but they also had you trained and assigned to their Majesty's most elite anti-terrorist team. I'm almost afraid that one day you're going to wake up and remember who you are and leave us to rejoin your family in some remote fishing village in Greenland. Well, if it comforts you any, my head's as empty as it ever was. Though there was something about that girl we captured on the train for a second. I could have sworn... Elise cuisine. Oh, dinner's finally ready. I'll tell you about it later. I am starving. Come and get it. We've got organic mixed greens with Bassani cheese and a balsamic honey Dijon vinaigrette, roasted vegetables couscous, and of course a 10-pound roast fresh off the cow. Now, who will do the honors, McCoy? As if you had to ask. Dinner served. Oi, that was a brand new serving platter, Lita. Ha 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 ha. Hong Kong. Kikoshu. I miss you, Papa. Not a day has gone by that I haven't. Beep, beep, beep. Hello, Chun-Li speaking. Guile? How are things? It's been a long time. Fine, I was actually just heading back in for my next assignment. Good to hear you're back in the saddle. Word was that you were on sabbatical. Yeah, I just needed some time to get my head together. But I'm back, giving Shadowloo a run for its money. Any sign of bison? Not even a blip on this side of the pond. No, nothing here either. Is that any consolation? A little, but even if Bison was killed in that fall, that doesn't mean Shadowloo died with him. As long as the Shadowloo crime syndicate exists, I won't be finished avenging my father's death. How are things on your end? Still working on them. I could be getting a verdict very soon. It's been a much more delicate assignment than the kinds I'm used to, if you know what I mean. We've got all our burdens to bear. Well, good luck. I've got to get to that meeting. Keep me posted. Will do. Bye. Julia. Hello, Guile. Later, elsewhere in Hong Kong. I'll take you all on. The only question is, one-on-one or all together? Get him! Why'd you kill my teacher? Cut and print. That's a wrap for the day. Everyone, excellent work. Fei Long, that was absolutely magnificent. I want you to bring that same exact intensity to tomorrow's shoot. Legend of Fist will be your greatest film yet. I always bring my best. Hold on, let me check this. Alright, let's see this. I always bring my best. Wait, you weren't thinking of leaving through the front, were you? Didn't you see the mob of fans out there? The back entrance is much safer. Thanks, I'll see you tomorrow. Autograph hounds? Elsewhere. Now where is it? Here it is. It's almost time to wake up, sir. Bonus round, lessons learned. Goyokin's Dojo, Japan, 5 years ago. Do you know what your biggest problem is, Ken? Besides having the most boring sparring partner in the world? No, I don't, Ryu. Enlighten me. You take things much too fast. You're always rushing into new techniques before you finish perfecting the forms you've already been taught. You can't blame me for being a faster learner than some people around the dojo. It takes time. Sometimes months or years to truly master even the simplest techniques. Well, you know what your problem is, Ryu? You take yourself way too seriously. You've got no style. Substance wins over style every time, Ken. But having both is even better. Hadouken! Tatsumake Senpuraka! Whoa! Dude! That was my hair. Shoryuken! Whoa! That modified flaming shuriken, I've never seen it before. Now, I shifted the focus of my chi into my fists. At the last second, it's just a little something I've been working on. I never would have thought of that. That's what I'm talking about. You've got to be more adventurous. Otherwise, how will you ever grow to be anything more than what someone else has taught you? Martial arts are just like any other art. Everyone needs to find a style of their own. Oh, and sorry about the headband. There, it looks like I won't be needing it anymore. And maybe I'll be a helpful little reminder. A reminder of what? To not take yourself so seriously, dude. Round 8, enter Fei Long. Bam! 7 flashbacks. Now she's seen. The tube she's in. Bryson and them working on her. Beep. Colonel Wolfman. What, Cammy? What time is it? Is something wrong? Sir, I just had a dream. A dream? Is something the matter? Sir, I've never dreamt before. At least as far as I can remember. I've never had the slightest inkling of who I was before you found me. But something about that dream felt familiar. I had the same feeling when we captured that girl on the train. There must be a connection. Or maybe not. I don't know. I can't remember. This must all sound so mad. No, but you do sound tired. Get some rest, and we'll get to the bottom of this later at MI6. If that girl has any clues of your past, we'll find them. Thanks, Colonel. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you later, Cammy. Beep. Hong Kong Police Headquarters. You've done some good work, Agent Chun-Li. You've shut down more Shadowloo cells in Hong Kong than the rest of our agents combined. I wouldn't trust this next assignment to anyone but you. If it's Shadowloo, I'm ready for anything, sir. What are they up to now? Show business. Huh? It's no secret that Shadowloo has strong ties to the Hong Kong underworld, but we recently discovered that a number of movie studios are actually fronts for the largest of Shadowloo-linked triad gangs. Who's in on it? Everyone, from the agents to directors to producers, even some well-known movie stars. So you're saying I could have been watching Shadowloo cronies accepting statues on the last award show? At least half a dozen that we know of. Chun-Li, I want you to be careful. This case has already cost one good agent his life. Don't worry, sir. I can take care of myself. Where should I start? We believe the last agent was getting close to something big, but he was gunned down before he could make his report. Before he died, however, he managed to say one thing to a paramedic on the scene. Get to Fei Long. Elsewhere in Hong Kong. How very rude of you, Fei Long. Ladies Zhao and Yanu were kind enough to invite you to star in Silver Screen Pictures' next blockbuster movie, and you never gave them an answer. An agent already told you all the money in the world wouldn't convince me to touch that train wreck of a project. Who said we were going to convince you with money? You've been fighting stuntmen for way too long. It's about time we remind you what real pain feels like. Does it feel something like this? Die low. What are you idiots staring at? Kill that bastard. You are all so reckless. As a great man once said, when you fight, you should be formless, shapeless, like water. You put water into a cup, it becomes a cup. You put water into the teapot, it becomes the teapot. Water can flow, or it can crash. God bless Bruce Lee. Be water, my friends. You're dead, Fei Long. Lady Zhayu and Yanyu will see to it. MI6 headquarters, London. This is everything? Everything we found on you, on her, yes. Any of this ring any bells? Nothing. But something about these gauntlets. Sir, I'd like to spend a few minutes alone with the prisoner, if there's any chance she might know something. Of course. Follow me. 7 levels below. Was anything uncovered from her interrogation? No, she hasn't been the most cooperative of prisoners. It took a dozen men to subdue her, and she's refused to say a single word. Perhaps you'll have better luck getting some information from her. Good luck. Is the man gone? Are we alone? Yes, we are. Agent Satsuko reporting, Agent Killer B, sir. Killer B? Why is she saluting me? She does know me. Maybe if I play along. At ease, said Satsuki. What did you just call me? Deep cover. Commanding Doll Officer Killer B, sir. Have you assigned yourself a new code name for this deep cover mission? Sir, I was confused following your interference with my mission in Germany, but now I understand. Infiltration of MI6 in Delta Red was required, and my capture in Germany was necessary. To not blow my cover, yes. Apologies for interfering in your mission. Sir, I was not aware of the reason for your absence. The assignment was to be kept top secret, so What news do you have from Shadowloo, Agent Satsuki? I've been in communication since the beginning of my mission. Commander Bison sustained significant damage while in Japan. However, thanks to the same technology you procured for the experimental weapon, he is recuperating well. The power levels of the weapon itself have already exceeded initial projections and will soon surpass the capabilities of every nuclear power in the world. Enemies of Shadowloo relying on conventional weaponry will be neutralized. The weapon is complete? Nearly. After you assassinated Professor Rodomanovic's team and abstained the experimental designs, Shadowloo has been working tirelessly to construct a functioning prototype. The team I assassinated? My God, who am I? Toba, Japan. Grandma, you got some mail today. Let me know if there's anything important, girl. Okay. Bill, junk. A letter from Sakura from Thailand. Hey, Key. Hope you're having fun at your grandparents' place. I'm having a blast here in Thailand. I'm writing this letter while Ryu and I are waiting in a train station. And I've already gone through 2 rolls of film. Anyways, I have a really big favor to ask you. You see, there's no way my parents would have let me go on a training trip with Ryu, so they think I'm spending summer vacation with you and your grandparents in Toba. I promised them I'd write, so I've enclosed a letter I wrote from them telling them how much fun I'm having with you right now, fishing and swimming and stuff. Please mail for as soon as possible when you have a chance. You're the absolute best, Key. Well, gonna go practice some kicks now. I'll write you again soon. Hugs, Sakura. I'm counting on you. Sakura. Thailand. Sure you don't want some of this satay, Master Ryu? Yummy doesn't even do it justice. You can't train on an empty stomach, you know. No thank you, Sakura. I am not hungry. That's not what your stomach's saying. Thank you. Now look at that giant Buddha over there. That's something you don't see every day. Say cheese, Master. Hey, the picture's great. Hey, what's going on over there by the crowd? I believe it's a fight. Cool. Did we come to Thailand to watch the Muay Thai fighters? I've heard they're really tough. I came to find one particular Muay Thai fighter, the best one. Is he a friend of yours? I wouldn't say that, but he's someone who pushed me as a fighter better than I'd ever been before. Who's next? Who wants to challenge me, the king of Muay Thai? Huh? Ryu! Udon. We meet at last. Karen's rematch. 1 year ago. I can't believe I slept in. If I get my butt in detention again, Mom's gonna kill me. Huh? Hey, you almost ran me over back there. Who the heck do you think you are? You. The name is Karen Kanzuki, in case you've forgotten, and I believe we were scheduled for a rematch. I told you right after my exams. Bah, excuses. You're just stalling because you know you only won because of a fluke. Defend yourself. Okay, but we better make this quick. Don't worry, this will be as quick and painful as possible. Good throw. Not. Why, you little... Yeah. Hey, Ack. I'm late. Miss Kanzuki, are you... Well, I have a first aid kit in the... Stop fussing. The fight's only just begun, Sakura. Who drew this? This looks straight up like the Gorillas artist. It's not, but it looks like it. Let's go a little more, guys. Round 9, the King of Muay Thai. Thailand. We meet at last. I've wanted to kick your ass for a long time, Ryu. Have we met? Who are you? The name's Udon. I was Sagat's pupil until he humiliated himself by losing to you in the last Street Fighter tournament. No teacher of mine would ever allow himself to be defeated by your weak karate or judo or whatever it is you practice. Muay Thai is the world's most powerful fighting style. After I redeem Muay Thai's name by wiping the ground with your face, I'll prove that fact to the world. Shut your mouth. Do you think you can insult my master like that and not pay the consequences? Sakura. Let's see if you're still smiling after this. Shh, kid. Boy, kid. Darn it, I could have sworn I had it. Sakura, please let me handle this. If Udon wants a fight, he's welcome to it. Music to my ears. Jaguar kick. Fast, Ryu, but not fast enough. How could you have beaten Sagat? He took my elbow without flinching. Maybe there's something to this guy after all. Sakatsu War. Sakatsu War. Okay, so you're no amateur. That'll just make putting you down more fun. Huh? Jaguar tooth. Huh? You go, Master Ryu. He was all talk. Talk, eh? Maybe my elbow should have a few words with your face. Show me what you've got. Thud. Huh? You have talent, Udon. I can see that your master taught you well, but you still have a long way to go. I told you, Sagat's not my teacher anymore. I don't even consider that tired old loser a fighter anymore. He left all his students high and dry. He left? Yeah. All because of you. Sagat used to be the greatest Muay Thai fighter ever. The epitome of what every Thai kickboxer strives for. But after you scarred him, he was a different man. He became obsessed with getting his revenge on you and didn't even give a damn about Muay Thai anymore. Last I heard, he went looking for advice from some damaged yoga master in India. Some guy called it Dalsam. Yoga? Pff, I'll show everyone that Muay Thai is the most powerful. That was amazing, Master Ryu. So who are we fighting next? No one. We're leaving. Already? Where to? India. Cool. I'll have my Hadouken perfected by then. I'll be firing Hadoukens left and right, so nobody better get in our way, or I'll Hadouken them right in the face. That's such a cool word, Hadouken. Hadouken, Hadouken. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to try to put this baby down. Let's see. MI6 headquarters, London. That's incredible. She revealed all that in your interrogation? Yes, sir. I convinced her that I was on her side and that I was speaking on behalf of her superiors. Our interrogators could learn a thing or two from you, Cammy, if even half of what she said was true. Great Britain and the world could be in grave danger. We've monitored Shadowloo's criminal activities, but we had no idea they were building some sort of weapon of mass destruction. Is it chemical, nuclear? I couldn't risk raising her suspicions with too many questions, but what she did say was that it was the experimental weapon would render all conventional weapons of war obsolete. That's a bold statement, but one that we must take seriously. Is there anything else that you learned? No, sir, nothing else. Colonel, I want Delta Red to handle this matter with the utmost priority. The only question is where to begin. I believe South America would be a jolly good place to start. Brazil, to be precise. Alright, out with it, Jinzu. What are you getting at? Allow me to elaborate. Over the past several months, almost every major Shadowloo cell from around the world has been channeling funds to an operation in Brazil. At first, it appeared to be merely a drug production center, but the sheer amount of money being poured in suggests otherwise. And money hasn't been the only resources that Shadaloo has been mobilizing. There has been a steady buildup of scientific personnel and equipment in the area. Whatever Shadaloo is up to, it assuredly something big. Crikey, you gathered all that intelligence while you were sitting there just now? Information is my specialty, remember? Huh? What's going on? The prisoner, she's escaping. Bloody hell, Delta Red, let's move. They're both down to a few rounds each. I could hear it. Give me the word and I can take them, sir. No, we need them alive. I hate it when you say that. All right, I'll leave them in one piece. When you see something that caught your fancy, McCoy? Or nothing. Now, Genzo, a distraction, if you please. I got just the thing. Ah. Hands on your head. Hands on your heads if you want to keep them. Now. Huh? Hong Kong, Fei Long's penthouse. I'm gonna bite in this nail because it's freaking jagged. I got a freaking... Fei Long speaking. Benny, what's up? Fei Long, you've got to get to my place now. There's someone here that wants to talk to you. It's about the triads. It's serious. What? I'll be there. I'm heading over right now. 10 minutes later. Hello, I need to speak to one of the ladies. Thanks for all your help. Interpol wasn't sure if Fei Long was working with the triads willingly or not, so you've made my job a lot easier. Hey, anything to help Fei Long get out of this mess. He's been harassed by those creeps long enough. So you've been Fei Long's agent for a while now? For much too long. We went to school together and... Benny, looks like I arrived just in time. Trying to get to me through my friend? I don't take too kindly to that. Fei Long, stop. You're making a mistake. I'll handle this, Ben. I can take care of this chick with my eyes closed. Did you just call me a chick? Did I say chick? I meant to say triad bitch. You're really gonna wish you hadn't said that. You're gonna wish you came with more people. More people? Now, why would it take more than one person to handle a big-headed prima donna like you? Fei Long, stop it. She's from Interpol. Interpol? Interpol. Agent Chun-Li. She's here to help you with the triad situation. Oh, I see. Sorry about the triad bitch thing. Don't worry about it. If it was one of those 2-bit thugs, I wouldn't blame you for calling me that. And nice moves. I always thought you movie stars were all work and stunt doubles. And I thought cops were all overweight donut-eating men. Sorry to disappoint you. So, how can I help you? You can start by telling me what you know about the people you've been harassing, or the people who've been harassing you elsewhere in Hong Kong. We see that you have not brought us the actor Fei Long as we requested. Report. So you failed? Lady Zanu and Yanu, we did everything we could, but that Fei Long was a stubborn bastard. No, I just need more men. For what purpose? To further prove your incompetence? We have learned that you spouted our names to Fei Long before you retreated. My tongue slipped. Furthermore, we've received word that Fei Long had a meeting with an Interpol agent earlier today. I wonder what the topic of the conversation could have been. Please forgive me. Fei Long and the Interpol agent must be eliminated. I concur. Bonus round. Master and Apprentice. And then after this one, we'll stop. Street Fighter. Thailand. 5 days after Sagat's defeat by Ryu in the Street Fighter tournament. Sagat! You disgraced the name of Muay Thai and let that Ryu make fools of us all. Leave me Udon. I can't believe I looked up to you as my teacher. I always thought you had the answers to becoming the ultimate warrior. But maybe it's time for me to start doing the teaching. Pathetic. Have you even lost the will to fight? Answer me. Could he be right? Could I have lost my fighting spirit when Ryu scarred me? Never. Your legend is over, Sagat. I lost because I grew complacent and self-satisfied. In my arrogance, I forgot what it was to be hungry for victory and to fight with all my heart and soul. The path to being the greatest is a never-ending one, and to defeat Ryu, I will need to better myself, and as I never have before. I must begin by creating a new technique as powerful as the one that carved itself into my chest. I am the new god of Muay Thai. Yes, I see it now. Tiger uppercut. Call yourself whatever you like, Udon. I am fighting for only one reason: to regain my honor. Round 10, Hong Kong Showdown. We'll stop there, guys. Thanks for letting me read you guys some Street Fighter and let me share with you guys. I love you guys all. I'm going to stream some video games. Peace, suckers.